What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 123. It's a super late edition of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. My name is l3layze. I apologize for the timeliness of this video. Usually I have these videos up by about 10 o'clock, but today I wasn't even able to record until about 10:30 since the Trading Card Game Online had to go through some updates. I actually logged in to record a video, and then the game told me there was 10 minutes until it had to shut down for maintenance. So, you know, the plus side is that earlier today it wouldn't even let me use the deck that I usually use, the Fairly Odd deck. I had to create an alternate deck, and then after I created it, it told me, you know, it was going to shut down. So I didn't have to. I made this alternate deck taking out a couple of tool cards because tool cards were disabled at that time. But now it's fine. Now everything's working. Looks like everything's back up. Funny thing too, it actually, when I logged in the first time today, all the booster packs descriptions were in Spanish. And it was just really weird. There's some weird stuff going on earlier today, but everything looks to be working again, so I'll be playing this Fairly Odd deck. I'm also going to open up a couple of packs of cards today to get us started. I'm going to go right into a match today. I did see that they updated this to actually show the bigger size cards here, so that's really cool. But yeah, so today I am going to go ahead and open up, I think I'm going to go ahead and open up these Fates Collide packs here. Not all of them, probably two of them. And we'll move on from there. But I want to go ahead and get into a match real quick and get started. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate every view and like and comment and subscription that I get. It really helps me out, and can't thank you enough in that. But I have some big plans for this channel in the future, so I'm hoping that things start catching on and we're able to make things happen as quickly as possible. But yeah, you know, tell your friends, like, comment, subscribe, watch all of the video. That would help me out too. But I do want to thank you for being here. I do videos every Monday through Friday on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So there you go. There you go. All right, we're going to put Lugia up here because I think that's probably the best bet. Put some Gardevoir action on the bench. Probably get Gardevoir evolved on the next turn, on my second turn, whenever that is. So actually, I was playing the Pokemon Moon game. Oh gosh, Carbink's got to go. Got to get rid of him. Yeah, I was playing Pokemon Moon, and I'm trying to catch a Dratini. I know where they are. The Dratini is actually located in a certain spot in the game, and I was almost able to get it. Like the first time I fished in that spot, I found a Dratini, and I couldn't catch it. I was so mad. And I haven't seen one since. That was like an hour ago. I've been trying to catch Dratini for like over an hour. So, you know, that happened. But, and then I'll try to do some videos where I actually take on some opponents online in Pokemon Moon, because I think that would actually be pretty fun, and also would be a good like strategic kind of game to play, especially for the video. I think the channel here would benefit from that rather greatly. So I think that's coming up in the near future. So stay tuned for that as well. Let's see. Let me grab. For a basic, should I grab this? Yeah, I guess that's probably a better bet, because I need to get Lugia powered up. Lugia is the only thing that's going to be able to take out Carbink Break right now. I can't do it this turn, so that means I get to evolve Gardevoir basically for free, since I can't attack anyway. So we get him up with some energy, we go ahead and evolve into Mega Gardevoir EX, and hope and pray that if for some reason Lugia gets knocked out, hope and pray that I have a Hex Maniac to be able to knock out this Carbink, because that would not be fun. If you've watched some of my previous videos, I think it was the episodes like in the 80s and 90s, I actually had, I built a deck around Carbink Break because I got so tired of losing to Pokemon, to EX Pokemon. I got really tired of it. So I built a deck around it, and it worked out pretty well, actually. So this actually is not a bad hand. It's actually a pretty decent hand. I don't have much to worry about here. I am going to go ahead and use in again, though, because I think that's a good bet. Okay. I got a couple of different options here too to get some energy accelerated onto my EX. At least not yet. I don't have any items in the discard pile yet. But this one will go right to Diancie. That's fine. We'll go ahead and attack for 60 damage, and next turn should knock him out. He's probably going to retreat and bring this one up instead. That's fine. I'm not too concerned about that. So this is kind of why I don't have... This exact situation is why I don't have EX Pokemon through my entire deck. Like, it would be a bad move. And honestly, even if, like, this Pokemon was up front, I would probably have knocked him out by now. I just didn't... I didn't have the... I didn't have the Hex Maniac that I need to make that happen. But so Zygarde's weak to grass, which is not really a huge deal. I can still knock him out in 2 turns. He's also weak to grass. 2-turn knockout on that one too. So, Power Gem. Resistance. What? Alright, we'll go ahead and go here. We'll go ahead and knock out this Carbink because I'm sick of it. I think he's going to go ahead and bring up Zygarde, which is totally fine. I guess while I have it, I may as well grab a couple other cards here. Another Lugia, and how about Pidgeot? That'd probably be fine. I still have to have a Hex Maniac in order to knock out this Carbink, but I've got some options now, so that's good. I'll go ahead and take my prize card, and we will move on. We will move on. Sorry for your loss. Move on. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. I actually have something planned on Saturday, too. I actually plan on doing a video. If you have ever played this game, I'll show you here in a second. This game, Pokemon Battle Revolution, then you'll have an understanding of what I'll be doing on Saturday. I used to play this game quite a bit, and I'm going to be playing this game after having a few adult beverages. So that'll be pretty fun. Stay tuned for that. That'll be on Saturday. Because why not? I feel like this game actually isn't bad as far as like the battle system goes. The battle system was really well done, and it looked great graphically. It's just the online was really the only reason to play that game. The computers didn't really pose that much of a challenge, and also like playing against other players was great too. But the computer didn't pose much of a challenge, and it was just not a fun game overall. That's really all I have to say about it. Another in. I needed those cards. Gosh. Oh, you can't use it yet. Good. Good for you. And we'll go ahead and attach this. I know he's going to use in next turn, and I really don't want him to do it. He really can't do much damage to me with this Carbink right now, and I know that even if he brings this out, it's still only going to be 40 damage, so I should be in good shape. I'm going to go ahead and evolve into Mega Pidgeot. It's risky, I get that, but at this point in time, I really want to have that Mega Pidgeot out there. 130 damage, and they also have to switch their benched Pokemon with something else. That's fine. I'm not too concerned with that. Damage increase. Oh no. I mean, I have this. Like that. You really needed to kill me in order to make that work, and that didn't happen. So yeah. I don't want to waste my Hex Maniac, so I'm going to go ahead and retreat. Bring out this Lugia. Although I probably should have gone ahead and used Hex Maniac. That's fine though. Should I go ahead and make him bring this out? No, not yet. I'm going to hold off on that because I want to make sure that Carbink gets killed before I do anything with his bench. But I should be able to get some easy knockouts on those EXs on the bench. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. I saw that coming. That's fine. Good. That's fine too. I'm not worried. I'm not concerned with that. Okay. Interesting. Another Zygarde EX. That's getting old, bro. It's getting old. I'm not really concerned about this person and what they're doing. I think that the only strategy he has right now is to use that Carbink break to knock out my EX Pokemon. And I don't think it's going to work out very well for him. So I'm very optimistic that I should be able to go ahead and get some decent damage done here. What's that? 220 HP. It's resistant to fighting as well. So at this point, I can do the 130 damage to him, and I can also make him switch out. I think I already attached an energy card. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I did. This really isn't that big of a deal. If I use this, he's probably got in his deck, and that's fine. He can go ahead and make me do whatever he wants to make me do. But 130, yes. I guess he gets to pick, so that's not good. I think he's going to pick Carbink. Okay, he didn't. Good for him. Good for him. I'm glad. That would have been a bad move. Floatstone on that one. Does that make sense? That's a good call. Extra 20, extra 40 damage. Actually, he drew the cards anyway, so extra 10 damage. 90 minus 20. 70 damage. 90 damage. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and heal. Because why not? Start building up another Lugia. And so he would get knocked out if I switch him out now. But he would do 120 damage. This is a tricky situation. Not really too tricky, but I'm kind of wondering what I should do. I'm going to go ahead and use Mock Cyclone. I'm not going to make him switch though. Keep that in there for an extra turn. Make him burn some energy to retreat. What's that going to do? 100 damage. Shouldn't be too devastating. 130 damage, that's fine. I can get that KO. We got another Lugia being built up here. Let's see. 260 damage should be enough to knock him out. He's got 30, right? 230 damage, or 230 HP, I should say. Should be a KO. They can go ahead and KO this. I'm not really worried about that either. We'll start trading prize cards here. Oh, cool. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So this next turn, he's going to have to discard 3 cards. He better use an N or something because he doesn't really have much else. He's not going to have any cards in his hand if he doesn't. So 100 damage minus the resistance. I mean, he's knocked out. That's fine. I'm fully anticipating that to happen. Versus Seeker for an in. Is that what it's going to be? Lysander. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. But what are you going to... Okay. So I need to do 100 and just 100 damage. Since I think he was going to make me switch for this one anyway, I'm taking a huge risk, but I'm going to go ahead and make him and just knock him out with this one. And then I'm going to retreat for this and try to make him switch out that Pokemon. So what else could I use? I could probably use an in, to be honest. I don't want to get it yet. What else do I have in here? I guess I don't really need an in. I couldn't use an in because I only have 3 prize cards left to take. So I'm going to go ahead and just knock him out. Get that out of the way. Take my 2 prize cards. He's going to put out Carbink, and that's totally fine. Because he's going to be thinking that I can't do anything to Carbink, and I can't. But I can just switch, so it doesn't matter. You can make me discard cards from my hand, get rid of this one, it's fine. It's not going to have any bearing on this game. This is kind of a long match. I feel like this was a longer match than usual. It doesn't usually take this long. I feel like I made some smart decisions, but, you know, it really wasn't, you know, I really wasn't in danger of losing this match. So that's all good. But what a trooper. What a trooper. Metal Lance. Stayed in the game the whole time, didn't quit. What a trooper. Good game, well played. That was fun. 25 coins this time, and that'll bring my total up to 401, so I'll be able to buy some more packs. I'm saving up all my coins right now for Sun and Moon packs when those come out. I want to buy a ton of those. And I'll probably open up as many as I have coins. So I'm probably going to get another 220 pretty soon. But I'll open up those 2 packs of Fates Collide after this match here. Save it to the end. That way we can get the matches out of the way. And I only say that because I don't want to go over 30 minutes by too much time. But we'll definitely go ahead and get those packs opened up, because you know what? I think that the mystery of what's inside is I think it's good. I think it's real good. It's good to have that suspense, and I'm not going to get the cards I need, but I feel like it's pretty easy to go ahead and trade to get the cards you need. Maybe not easy, but it's pretty common to do that, and works out pretty well for the most part. But I want to just kind of get them from random cards if I can. It's going to be a long journey, but it is what it is. I'll draw a card. I may as well throw it down. Sure, whatever. Put that on there. I feel like I shouldn't use that yet. I wish I could use both of them. I can't really. I will use it now because I feel like I could use the other one next turn. So I'll do that. Done there. He's gonna do 20 damage and possibly attach some energy to his bench. That's fine. Ooh. I can go ahead and grab that tool card for him and just go ahead and evolve and do the 110 damage. 120 damage with that one. It'd be really great to draw a Pokemon card next. That'd be so great. I'm not going to try to knock him out, though. I think if he didn't have a bench, that would be perfect to go ahead and do that. But this guy's he's gonna EX the place. He's gonna make it one of those matches. Sycamore. Something else I did over this week was I was able to get online to Amazon.com and purchase if you didn't know this about me, I'm actually a big, I'm a fan of Amiibo. I enjoy Amiibo. I like having them. So I was able to buy the Smash Brothers version of DDD, as you can see right here, which is kind of hard to get, and it's one of the only ones I wasn't able to pick up when it was first released. And also, this one too. This is Dark Pit. I was not able to get this from Best Buy when it came out, but I finally got them both, and I'm able to I'm certainly able to, well, it doesn't really allow me to do anything. It's just something cool that I'm glad that I have all the Smash Brothers Amiibo as of right now. I've actually got too many, to be honest, but it is what it is. I'll take it. So at this point we have 110 damage. That's going to be, it won't knock him out. I could make him do 120, but that's not necessary right now. I really want to get this Hoopa out so I can devastate it with double damage. So at some point that's going to have to happen. Whatever he does next turn, probably won't be able to get... So I'm guessing that's all of his EX Pokemon. And there's 2 Hoopa on the bench right now, so if I can somehow manage to Lysander out these Hoopas, and then also kill this Volcanion, I'll be in pretty good shape. I don't think he has any fire energy, so he can't increase his damage by 30 like he did last time. So this Pokemon Center Lady is going to come in handy too. Well, yeah, now he'll have some energy. And actually, that Staryu, I think he's going to get up to Starmie Break, I think is what he's looking for. There's 50 damage. 80 damage. So, that's fine. But I think he's going to get the Starmie Break, and if I can just knock out that Starmie because it has such low HP, that would be great. But Lysander would be pretty perfect. I was kind of hoping that wouldn't happen, but that's fine. 90 damage. Up to 150. Got to get some energy attached to the old Diancie here. We have a stadium card in play, which is fine. Is that? Okay, that'll work out. We'll get that attached. We'll use that to heal, which will come in handy. He might be able to do 90 damage again to me, which still won't be enough to knock me out. But I'd like to be able to hang on to Mega Gardevoir EX. I don't have any more of these Spirit Links in my deck. It was the only one that I grabbed, so if you weren't paying attention, I definitely was. I saw that. I grabbed it. It was the only one I had. So I don't have any more of these. So if I do find another Gardevoir EX, I can Mega Evolve it, but I can't attack. So it's going to end my turn if I do. So here we go with yet another 90 damage. I mean, if he wants to keep discarding his cards, that's fine. What's that do? Discard a card in your hand. 2 basic energy cards from discard pile into your hand. Okay. That's going to kill me. 90 plus 30 more. Yeah, I'm already dead. Do it again. Oh, it sucked. Oh well. Okay, so this is not going so well. That was a good move, though. I think having that Starmie there is a good... It's a power move. Good job. So we'll do this. We'll go ahead and get some more benched Pokemon because I'm going to need them. Actually, that's... I wish I can grab 2 of those, but I can't really. That's fine. That'll work. So I should be able to grab 1 prize card off of this. Extra 50 damage on that. I'm guessing he's going to bring up that other Volcanion. Yeah. But it's going to do a ton of damage now. So we're looking at 100 damage plus whatever he's able to get out from discarding fire energy cards. He's got at least one in his hand right now. $130 damage. Actually, 140 at this point with that Fighting Fury. 170 damage. That was quick math. You see my face on that? Whew, that was bad. He's going to heal up. That's fine. I'm not sure if that's going to really help him that much. No, it won't help him unless he can use it again or a potion or something. So he's dead. Great. Great. This isn't going to go so well. So 50%. Oh, I didn't die. Wow. Wow. Okay. That was unexpected. I thought for sure I was going to die. So he's probably going to die with 110 damage plus 50 is 160. He's not dead. He's not. I'm not gonna kill him. That's so awful. So this is not ideal. I shouldn't have put that Pokemon down there, but it's fine. So he'll get 2 more prize cards, and that is what it is. I'm wondering what's going to happen after I knock this out, because I know he's just going to go ahead and attack. He's probably got some energy cards he can get back, especially from that discard pile. Getting that Starmie out of play is going to be crucial to his strategy, but of course he's building up another Volcanion here. 130 damage would not be ideal, and that would be dangerously close to knocking something out. So him discarding this energy is not an issue because he can always get it back with this Starmie, so alright, so this is going to be 30 damage. I really shouldn't use this one, but I don't have many options here. I guess I'll do this. I don't think that's going to make much of a difference, especially if I evolve him. It definitely won't make a difference. But there's a KO, I guess. Skyla. And I can't even attach another tool card, so that was kind of a mistake, I think. The cards I'm getting on this round are not the greatest. They're definitely not the greatest. But here comes 130 damage plus 60 damage. That's all he needs. It'll be 190 damage total, and I will be out of the game with his last 2 prize cards. I suppose I could have tried to get a Lysander from the first Skyla, and that might have helped out a little bit to go ahead and kill those Hoopas that were on the bench. It wouldn't have made much difference, but I really needed to kill that Starmie, and that's a great strategy he's got going on here, is using that Starmie to get the energy back from his discard pile, and then just discarding it as many times as possible with this Volcanion deck. This might be like an official Volcanion deck. I'm not sure what that consists of, to be honest with you. But good game, well played. I can't complain on that one. I won both matches yesterday, so today I lost one and won one. And we're going to go into a pack of cards to open. But I do want to show you my win rate so far with this deck. 9 of 12, so that's actually not too bad. 9 of 12 is about 75%. So that's pretty awesome. Actually, it's exactly 75%. So anyway, let's go back into these packs, get these opened up, and then we'll call it a day. Again, I do want to thank you for watching if I didn't say that already. But let's see what's in this first Fates Collide pack. We'll open up another Fates Collide pack after this. I'll read through the cards, see what we got. Could be something good. Kangaskhan's kind of nice. I'll take that. What do we got here? Okay. So this Mew card is actually kind of a nice card. Memories of Dawn. This Pokemon can use the attacks of any of your basic Pokemon in play, but you still have to have the necessary energy. I feel like that does mean that if you don't have, like if you have a, let's just say you have like an Electivire, or, let's just say you have a Blastoise on your bench. I don't know if that means that you have to have the water energy necessary to use the attack. I think you do, but this card fits into pretty much any deck, and it has 50 HP in a sense that you could actually use this card and use the attacks on the bench rather than having to get, like a Night March deck makes great use of this card with the 50 HP and with the Fighting Fury belt too, so it's kind of nice. I like this card. I don't like Night March that much though. Anyway, Lucario has 110 HP, beat down for 40 damage, and Magnum Kick for 70. I totally missed that attack, by the way. 50 HP on Mew. Encounter, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. You're typically going to be using other attacks, so this attack isn't really that great. We got Weezing for 110 HP, Balloon Bomb, flip 2 coins, and for each heads, discard 2 energy cards from the top of your opponent's deck. Discard 2 cards from the top of your opponent's deck, not energy cards. Thick Liquid is 80 damage, and both active Pokemon are now confused and poisoned. Power Memory item card. The Zygarde EX this card is attached to can also use the attack on this card. You have to have the necessary energy. 200 damage, and you discard 3 energy attached to this Pokemon. A very costly attack, but with a Fighting Fury belt would do 210, enough to knock out most Megas. But you're still going to discard 3 energy cards. For 3 energy cards as a cost, it's not bad for the damage output, but discarding all 3 cards is very risky. Kangaskhan, 120 HP, Tiny Punch 40 damage, and Mega Punch 100 damage. Larvitar with 50 HP has Mountain Punch and Corkscrew for 20 damage. Mountain Punch makes you discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Snubbull has 70 HP, Ruckus for 50 damage, but you do nothing on a Tails flip. Solosis has 30 HP, very low HP. Mini Link for 10 damage, plus 30 if you have a Solosis on your bench. Deerling has 60 HP. Find a friend, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. And Binacle has 60 HP, swing around for 10 damage, plus 20 more for each heads after flipping 2 coins. Let's open up the second pack here of Fates Collide. We'll get something going here. Hopefully something good, I hope. Hopefully something I don't have yet. Maybe something to add into one of my decks. Ooh, you know what? I've actually been really wanting to make a deck with this card. So, Audino EX is 180 HP, Drain Slap for 20, and Do the Wave for 60. The attack does 10 more damage for each of your benched Pokemon. So 60 isn't that great, but if you look at the evolution for Audino, Mega Audino EX has Magical Symphony for 110 damage. If you played a supporter card from your hand during this turn, the attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So not only does it have 220 HP, a little bit more than most Megas, it also does 110 damage, which is a 2-turn knockout on most Megas. But then it also does 50 damage to your opponent's bench. So that can be pretty devastating. I thought I had this card, but I guess I don't. It's fine, though. Hopefully I get it at some point. But I like this card, and I really want to build a deck around it, but I can't do it just yet. Obviously, I don't have the cards to do it. But Audino EX is a good start to getting those cards. So, Hawlucha has 70 HP, Backflip, you draw a card, and Wicked Jab for 30 damage. Paralyzes on a heads flip on that attack. Wormadam is 110 HP, Sand Spray does 30 damage, and Twin Burst for 60 damage plus 60 more damage if Mothim is on your bench. Almanite has 80 HP, and Water Gun does 30 damage. Old Amber Aerodactyl. Look at the bottom 7 cards of your deck and reveal an Aerodactyl. If you do reveal an Aerodactyl, put it onto your bench and shuffle the other cards back into your deck. I'm not a big fan of those types of cards necessarily, but I guess it's better than having to evolve them from a fossil, but I don't like it that much. Snivy has 60 HP, and Blot does 10 damage, heal 10 damage from this Pokemon. Cottony has 50 HP, and Fairy Wind does 10 damage. Meowth has 70 HP. Turmoil Strike does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Larvitar has 50 HP. We just saw this card earlier, actually. I'll skip it. And finally, we have Bronzor with 60 HP. Iron Defense, flip a coin. If heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage under this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. And Hammer-In does 20 damage. So I like these attacks as far as like flipping a coin and preventing all effects of attacks. You have to get a heads, but you can also attach that that tool card. I talk about it almost on a daily basis because I think it's a decent card. It doesn't get a lot of play, but it's something that I think would be beneficial if you have a lot of situations where stalling or you need to get a heads flip. If you have a lot of risky items, Trick Coin right here. Once during your turn, it's a Pokemon tool card. You may flip a coin. After you flip any coins for an attack of the Pokemon this card is attached to, you may ignore all effects of those coin flips and begin flipping those coins again. You may only use effects that let you flip a coin again, including effects from other cards once during your turn. So it basically just lets you reflip. So in a situation like what we just talked about with preventing all effects of attacks during your opponent's next turn, you have a much better chance of getting, you have a 1 in 3 chance of getting heads, or I'm sorry, a 2 in 3 chance of getting a heads with this card attached to that active Pokemon. So I know it's not the greatest strategy ever, but for me I feel like it's probably underused and could definitely be something that helps you stall. At least it's worth trying, I think. It may not be the most beneficial card in the world, but I feel like it's worth experimenting with and seeing how far it gets you. So that's going to do it for me today, folks. I really do appreciate you watching. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I do videos every Monday through Friday on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. And I will catch you tomorrow or on the Flippity Flop. Peace.